In this video, which is part of my product research series, I'm going to discuss matching supplier products onto Amazon. I'm Mr. Mark from Excel for Sellers, and the first thing I'd like to talk about are the reasons for starting at the supplier rather than on Amazon. Now, I know in previous videos I have talked about starting on Amazon, looking for a certain brand, and then reverse searching back to suppliers. But what if you have a specific supplier that you want to use? You may already have a supplier that for whatever reason you want to use, then you need to start the supplier. Number two, you just might want to explore a specific category at a supplier. So that's another reason why you may want to start your research at the supplier rather than on Amazon. Number three, there might be a clearance or a sales page that you want to reverse search those products back onto Amazon. So there might be a sale going on at a supplier, and you want to see if those same products that are currently on sale sell on Amazon, right? So you might want to do that reverse search. So these are some reasons for starting at the supplier. Now, what are the options for researching products at the supplier? That's the other thing we're going to look at. Well, for one option is to do a web search on the product title, which is the 100% manual method where you're just going to highlight the titles and do a Google search. This is a slow method because you have to go through, of course, one product at a time, but it's very accurate because as you go through one at a time, you can see the titles, you can see the prices clearly, you can calculate the profit correctly. Another huge benefit of this, or good thing about this, is that you can work with any supplier, right? You can go to any supplier and you can search the product titles. So with the manual, 100% manual method, you're going to find things that you would not find otherwise. Now, number two is to use sourcing software. The thing about the software generally is that it's more costly, but it's really fast and efficient, and in fact, it will match the product and it's going to tell you the profit right away at the same time. So that's a huge benefit. But the thing is, it's kind of limited in that they're only going to be programmed to certain suppliers. But a lot of them do work with a large set of suppliers, so you have a lot of suppliers to pick from. But the thing is, if you have some specific supplier that you want to try that's not in their list, then that's not going to work with that software. Now, a third solution, which is a solution that I have derived myself, is to use free and low-cost software, and then taking the data that you get from those software, putting it into a Google Sheet, which I created, an automated Google Sheet, to get results. The great thing about this is that it can potentially work with any supplier. Basically, as long as you can scrape the products from their site, then you'll be able to use this method. And I'm going to show you how I use a free Chrome extension to do that. Another good thing about this is that it is faster than doing it 100% manual. However, it's not going to be as accurate as 100% manual because you're not seeing every little search that happens. So what happens is you have to check and make sure that the matches are good after you match in bulk. And in another video, I'll demonstrate exactly what that means. Now, here's my process, the 3 steps of matching supplier products to Amazon in bulk. Number one, I'm going to use Instant Data Scraper. Okay, I use Instant Data Scraper, which is a free Chrome extension that scrapes, I'm going to say, almost any website. So far, I've pretty much been able to scrape lots of websites. You can use this to pull, you can pull off all the product titles, you can pull off the links, and you can pull off the prices off of any site. Number two, the Amazon Matcher Google Sheet I created. This is going to automatically find the Amazon links matching your product titles. And then if you provide the price data, it will also calculate the profit of those products using formulas. Alright, so that's my system, alright, which I'll show you most likely in another video attached to this one. Number three is Keepa. Keepa is Amazon data software, and what we do is we upload the ASINs to Keepa, and it's going to download the Amazon data for those ASINs to a CSV. When I bring that data into the Amazon Matcher Google Sheet I created, it's going to be able to pull out the prices, the FBA fees, and from there it can calculate the profit that you're going to make, or you could make, on the products. Right? So these are the three things involved in my process. Now, if you don't want to even use Keepa to do that, you could even just do these two, and you could manually input the prices. I mean, it's or I also have an import XML, which some people might not know what that is, but it's a Google Sheet function, and it might be able to pull the prices in some cases off of Amazon for you. All right. Now, that is basically it. Now, what I would like to do, though, is still at least show you what the system looks like. This is the system, and basically I'm going to use a Chrome extension, which is a data scraper. I'm going to pull the products off of here. I'm going to put those product titles in here, and then this system is going to automatically reverse search those product titles. And that is what the process is. Now, for this video, just wanted to explain, present the basic concept of doing this and why we want to do this. I will link another video to this where you can continue, or it might be in a playlist where you can continue and with this process, and I will actually demonstrate the process of doing the product research, matching supplier products to Amazon, and I'll also show how to do it with my Google Sheet system. So check below this video for a link to those other videos. Also find my contact information or anything else that is linked in the video below. Subscribe to the channel, and also if I have an email list sign up link, hopefully I should have one, get on my email list so you can get direct announcements from me when I have new tools or content. So this is Mr. Mark, Excel for Sellers, or Excel for Amazon, and hope to hear from you or see you around in another video.